Hi, my name is Samantha Helms, and today I'm going to be interviewing Emergency Manager Thomas Helms about his job and how it positively impacts the community.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Tom Helms. I'm with the Clinton County Sheriff's Office Emergency Management Division. I am the Division Commander of Emergency Management. I'm also the Emergency Manager for Clinton County.
Okay. Can you explain your job? Like, go into more in depth of what an emergency manager is?
An emergency manager is responsible for the emergency operations plan for a specific jurisdiction. In this case, responsible for the emergency operations plan for Clinton County. In addition to that, the emergency manager also coordinates all resource requests and all resources at any given time during an emergency, large-scale incident, or disaster.
How did you get into this role? Like, how did you stumble upon this job opportunity?
So my discipline is law enforcement. I have over 30 years in the law enforcement field. This job kind of presented itself to me. It wasn't one that I sought out, and it has become probably the best assignment I've had in over 30 years in law enforcement.
How do you think your background prepared you to go into this new role?
So in law enforcement, it's a very reactive and sometimes proactive role. Both of those roles fit exactly in the fit of an emergency manager job description.
So we're in the Emergency Operations Center right now. Can you explain to me what that is and what the role of that is?
The Emergency Operations Center is a physical space that is used to coordinate any large-scale emergencies, incidents, or disasters. In this room, representatives from our 13 emergency support functions would gather and meet, and we would work together with whatever resource requests are needed for the event, emergency, or disaster.
Going off of that specifically, what is your specific role?
My
Whether
role,
that's in here or out.
My role in the Emergency Operations Center is coordination, direction, and control of all of the 13 emergency support functions and the resource requests to aid those who are out in the field at the emergency, disaster, or incident.
Is there anything like rewarding about the job that you would like to share?
The job of an emergency manager is very packed with variety. There's never really 2 days in a row that are the same. No 2 incidents are the same. No 2 days of preparation when there isn't an incident or disaster. So the variety is very rewarding.
Are there any misconceptions about the job?
I would say there are a few. Most people don't understand the role of an emergency manager or an emergency management division. Most would think if there aren't any emergencies, incidents, or disasters that the position or the division is idle every day. That's not the case. When we are not actually responding to an emergency, incident, or disaster, we're working on preparedness with community partners. We're at outreach events. We're actually preparing our equipment and plans and facilities for the emergency, incident, or disaster that's yet to come. Or we're responding to assist other partners in our community or our emergency support functions with their day-to-day jobs.
What other kind of things do you do in the community, like more specifically?
We do a lot of preparedness activities or community outreach events, such as national night out events, parades, community events like the 4-H fair, any type of planned events where there are a large gathering of people. We're there for a twofold purpose. We're there to have a presence for people, teaching them about preparedness and education on that, or we're there to be useful if there is an event that comes of a planned event.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
I guess if I could share anything, it would be that the individuals are responsible for their own emergency preparedness. There are things that you can do throughout the year to make sure that you're prepared for little events or large events. And by little events, it could be simply a power outage for a few hours. It could go a few days, a storm that knocks out power for days upon days or damages your home. Little things that the individuals can do to prepare before actual first responders or FEMA would help to arrive should be taken upon themselves. And for any information or questions regarding that, people can reach out to our office for tips and suggestions.
Okay, thank you.